Hello, we are back. We're back at it again. Yes, I said that. And today we're going to be talking about the perks of owning your own business. Now, if you do not want to own your own business, then why are you even watching this? But for those who want to better themselves and build on their own lives and their own dreams and their own creativity and their own skill, then this is a video for you. Most of my life I spent working for somebody else, only to realize that I have been building other people's dreams and not my own. Until I finally realized that I should be more focused on my own dreams and my own aspirations and not build the dreams of anyone else. Now, how does one build someone else's dream? The easy answer is you become employed by that person. Becoming employed by a company is you agreeing to be paid a very horrible wage that's not livable for your labor and your time. And if you think about it, your time and labor is worth so much money, and you can make so much more money working for yourself than you can working for somebody else. Now, let's say you have a really great job that pays you $100,000 a year or more. That means if you are making $100,000 a year or more, you are making someone else at least $1 million a year or more, just you solely. So when I quickly realized that I was putting all my skill, labor, time, effort, dedication, loyalty, all these things about myself, I was doing it to build someone else up so that they could have a great life. Once I realized I was doing that, I quickly stopped and I opened my own business, and all that effort that I put into building other people's dreams, I am now putting it into building my own dreams and making my own money. So I've been in business for 1 year, and the perks about being in a business, in your own business, is you get to choose your own hours. You get to choose when you wake up and when you go to work and how long you work for. One thing I didn't realize, but I like to do, is that when you're starting off in a business, you're not making a lot of money in the beginning, but you have all the time in the world to make that money. So let's say you're in a job that pays you about $100 a day to work for 8 hours, right? If you start your own business, you're gonna have to work more than 8 hours to make money, unless you're really good at making $100 in 8 hours. The time crunch is 8 hours to make $100. So that's the goal, to make it 5 days a week. So you need to make $100 a day, 5 days a week, and you can do anything you want in your business to make those $100 a day. Now that's just a starting point. You can choose how much. This is the second perk. You can choose how much you want to make in a day. You can choose to make about $2,000-$3,000 a day if you chose to do that, but you have to devote your 16 hours a day, or because when you have your own business, your day is open, completely open. Now the clock is actually ticking. You're paying rent in your business, so you have to at least you have to pay your rent, your expenses, and your all this other stuff every month, because the clock is ticking now that you have a business. But the second perk is that you can choose how much you make every day. And if you do not meet your goal in one day, you could always double your goal the next day. But it's always good to at least try to meet your goal every single day, because time, sometimes you do not meet your goal day after day, and you start getting a negative income. So you really do have to hustle when you have your own business. But it's the cool thing about a business. If you're at a job where you only make $100 a day, you cannot work hard in that job and say, "Oh, I want to make $400 or $500 today." There's no job that does that unless you own your own business. So that's the perk number 2. You can choose how much you make in a day. Perk number 3 is you have 16 hours to do whatever you want and work however hard you want. Which, if you want to make money, you're gonna work hard and you're gonna keep busy. So one thing that I noticed is that when you own your own business, and now you are the manager and CEO of yourself and of your business, you have to figure out your profits, your losses, all kinds of things, and also your productivity, because if you're a single person working on your business, like a sole business, then you are the employee as well. You are the employee, you are the manager, you're the supervisor, you're this, you're that. You have to manage your whole thing, and you get to choose what time you go to work in the morning. Me, I chose from 8 o'clock to 6 p.m., which is a long time. But most of the time in my business, I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm making a lot of money while I'm having fun, while I am creating. And that's the other perk right there. You can create at your own pace, but now, since you're in a business, you have to be business savvy and you have to think about making money. It's no longer about having fun for the sake of having fun. Now you have to have fun and also make money from the fun that you're having. That's the thing about business. You have to have fun, if you choose to have fun, and make money from that fun. So this is why when I make my designs for my clothing, I'm having fun creating these designs, but I also keep in mind, listen, I have to make this of a certain quality so that people can pay me money to purchase it. And I also have to make it to fit their needs. So even though it's fun for me to create, I also have to keep in mind that strangers that don't have necessarily my taste are going to be buying my merchandise, and I want them to feel good about their purchase, right? So that's another perk of owning your own business. You can create as much as you want, and you can work as long as you want. I could work 16-hour shift, and it will be easy because I'm actually having fun. I'm not being stressed out to do a certain task by somebody, and I'm not being humiliated on a daily basis. I'm actually the manager of my own place, and if I choose to hire help, I could actually hire people to help me out and to do things. So that's another perk of the business. Also, here's another perk. There's just too many good things about owning your own business. Another good thing is that your business gets better little by little, and it grows little by little. Think of a business as you planting a seed, and every day that you go and work on your business, you're putting a little bit of water on the seed, and then you go home, you rest, you come back, you put a little bit more water on that seed. Well, that seed is going to grow and grow into a plant, and if it's a fruit tree, eventually in about a year or 2 years, it's going to start producing fruit, and you're going to be able to live off of that tree, and you no longer have to water it, and that tree will be able to live on its own, and it will produce fruit for you every damn year, and you can move on to planting more trees. And as time goes on, as years go by and decades go by, and you put 10, 20 years into your business, now you have a whole forest of fruit trees that you can use for whatever you want. So that's another perk of your of having a business, is that it will slowly grow and get better and better and better and better. Eventually, you'll start making so much money that you probably won't know what to do with all that damn money that you're making, and it improves the quality of your life. But the biggest perk that I like is that it gives you a certain type of freedom to do whatever you want, but it also gives you, it really does put responsibility in your face, which is a good thing. It's good, it feels good to be responsible for your own business, for your own money. If this business fails, this business is not going to be anybody else's fault but mine. I could put as much effort as I want into this business. I could sell any product that I want, and I could create any product. I have my own brand, so I could brand anything. I'm not choosing just to brand clothing. I could also brand anything that needs a designer. I can brand and I can market in my own business. And this is a good thing, because even if the business fails, I am still stuck with the products that I created, and I could always sell them down the line. So let's move on to another perk of the business. Another perk of having your own business is that you start to learn more about making money, and you respect your money a lot more than you did working for somebody else. When I would work for someone else, I would be so tired after work because I would be worked horribly. I would be told to stand up for 8 hours a day, working at a fast pace, doing stupid mundane things in places where it's not comfortable, where it's toxic to my health. And the people that were in charge of me, they didn't really give a crap that I was there working hard in an uncomfortable place on my feet for 8 hours a damn day. And at the end of all of it, I was paid a measly $400 maybe a week, and that was basically enough money to get me to work the next week. Had they paid me a decent living wage in the beginning, like $2,000 or $3,000 a week, I would have worked that freaking job for 1 week and I would have quit. But since they gave me such a low, desperate wage, it kept me working week after week, because the money was so low that I had no choice but to work. So now that I have my own energy, another perk is, wait, did I say energy? So now that I have my business, I have my energy back. So now I'm left with all this energy and I'm making a lot of money. So how is it that I'm making so much money and I'm working for myself and I'm not working hard? Because I figured out how to make money, which is, there's a lot of people in the world that work hard for other people so that other people can become rich. I was one of those damn people for 15 years. Until I realized that, oh crap, I thought I was going to have it all in 15 years. I thought having a good job was going to give me everything that I wanted in life. But what I didn't know was that I was just working hard for somebody else. What the hell was that all about? No one even told me that when I was getting a job. All they told me was, you need a job. My biggest problem was that I trusted the people that told me I needed a job. I actually thought that I actually needed a job, but I didn't know that the people that told me I needed a job were people that were enslaved by their own jobs. And till this day, they have jobs and they're still working every week, paycheck to paycheck, because they don't want to start their own business. They don't want to risk it. They don't believe in a business. They probably said, oh, I already tried my damn business and never worked. I tried to sell peanuts or something like that, and I never made a lot of money. Well, you narrowed yourself down. You said, oh, I'm just going to sell peanuts and that's it. Well, what if you sell 500 types of peanuts and dried fruit and all these, and 1,000 types of chips and breads? Then you don't narrow yourself down only to people that want to buy peanuts. You opened yourself up to thousands of people that are looking for things. Even if you sell marshmallows, which I hate, if I sell 20 different types of marshmallows, then I'm going to attract people that like marshmallows. And what do I care? Because I'm not the one eating the marshmallows, right? But I'm appealing to people that love marshmallows. So I'm learning more about business. I also learned that having your own makes time fly very quickly, and you enjoy your life a lot more. You make money every day if you really focus on making money. You take your time seriously. Every single day you can work. I work about 6 to 7 days a week, about 14 hours a day. Well, probably not 14, maybe 10 hours a day. But I could work 16 hours a day and I have no problem with it, because I'm not standing for 14, 15 hours in an uncomfortable room packed with hundreds of people in a ugly factory or some horrible place where if I'm finished with my work early, I don't have to freaking clean the floor or mop the floor or find something to do. I could actually work on making money, making products, using my creativity, building up my skill, benefiting from my skill financially, and keeping all the profits of my labor. So that's a win-win-win-win-win for starting your own damn business. So one thing I also noticed when I started my business, I rented a shop on the boulevard 1 year ago in a really bad economy. And I'm telling you, right now is the best time to start a business, because all these big businesses are going under. I'm talking about huge businesses are going under. And there's no businesses anymore. I don't know why the hell all these businesses are going under. People still buy food, and they still spend money on stupid crap, and they still work, and they still make money. So why are these big businesses going out of business? I don't understand this. It's got to be like some sort of conspiracy or something. Well, I don't believe in conspiracies, but yeah. So what was I talking about? Yeah, being in a business is a win-win-win situation for you. You're only getting better. In good times or bad times, you find what sells. I sell face masks, and I make a lot of money selling face masks and making them and producing them with my brand on them, or without my brand, and I make lots of money. And it's because of the circumstances. I go with the circumstances. If there's gonna be a time in this pandemic where we're gonna have to wear chemical suits, you're gonna bet your ass that I'm gonna start selling chemical suits with my brand on it and with my own designs. So let's say we're gonna have to wear goggles to shield our eyes from the sun. You're gonna know that I'm going to freaking adapt to that and sell goggles that shield your eyes from the sun with my name and brand on them, and I could put my designs on them. So you see, I'm just going with the flow of the money. I follow the money. Where are people spending their money? If they're spending it on food and all this other stuff, if everybody says, you know what, we're not going to buy any more televisions, we're not going to buy any more cars, I said, well, what are you going to buy? You're going to buy food? All right, you bet I'm going to start selling food in the shape and with the name of my brand on it, and I'm going to be selling food for that, to make money. So there's no reason why you're not going to be making money as long as you follow where the money is going. And I'm telling you, there's 330 million people in the United States, and there's 7 billion people in the world, and every single one of those damn people have money. Even people from poor countries have at least a nickel or a couple of quarters in their pocket at all time. You can sell them something for a quarter or a nickel, and you can make money off of everybody else. Even if you make a penny, if you make a penny from 7 billion people, that's like, whoa, man, how much is that? From 7 billion, 700, it's like $70 million. $70 million from just getting a penny from every single person, which everyone has. And the majority of the time, you're making $10, $20 off of a person. So you're actually taking 2,000 pennies per person. So let's say I make $100 per person, and I only make it off of 1,000 people. That's $10,000 that I make from only 1,000 people, selling them $10 each. And 1,000 people are just right here in this in my little city. There's more than 1,000. There's at least 10,000 people around me that have money and jobs and are buying food every single day, and are buying necessities like paper or craft material or whatever, and I could sell all that crap. So those are the perks and the good things of owning your own business. I just wanted you to know that you can start your own business without renting out a space if you would like, but you have to manage your time. All you need is a desk like this, or a flat table. You can make the background whatever you want, but and a chair. All you need is a desk and a chair in a room or in a space, and say, you know what, this table or this desk and this chair, that's my business area. That is where I'm going to create, and that's where I'm going to concentrate on my business. Nothing else is going to go into that area but stuff that appeals to my business. And every time when I wake up in the morning and I set my own hours, let's say you set yourself up to open your business at 8 a.m. in the morning. You're going to wake up at 7:30, take a shower, brush your teeth, eat breakfast, and then get ready to work at 8 o'clock in your desk, and you just started your own business. And from 8 to 10 o'clock, you work on your business, and then at 10 o'clock, you take a 15-minute break. So you take a 15-minute break, you get on your phone, and then once those 15 minutes are over, you put your phone away, you go back to your business, and you work another 2 hours till 12 o'clock, and then at 12 o'clock, you take a half-hour lunch. So now at 12 o'clock, from 12 o'clock to 12:30, you have a half an hour lunch, you come back from lunch and having your lunch, you get ready to work at 12:30 to 2:30, and then at 2:30 you take another break. So that's going to be your last 15-minute break. You take a break, you have fun, you do whatever, you smoke a cigarette, whatever you do on your break, eat or snack. You come back at 2:45, and then you leave at 4:30. You're done for the day. You have worked 8 hours in your business. You do that Monday through Friday, and you have your own freaking business in any part of the damn country. Even if you live in the desert, you get on a rock, and that rock and that chair is your freaking business area. If you can manage yourself doing that, and you can start making money and making products or selling products or putting products online, like let's say Facebook Marketplace or OfferUp or Craigslist, if Craigslist even exists, or eBay or Etsy, whatever marketplace you want to choose, you can do that 8 hours a day. And in 1 year, your business is going to be, assuming that you worked 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday at your business, directly at your business. In 1 year, your business is it's gonna start producing lots of money. And in 3 years, you're gonna be established. That's what I heard, is 3 years and your business is established and it's ready to go. And it's like a well-oiled machine. You just gotta keep it oiled. You just gotta keep it fueled. You gotta make it like a machine that needs gasoline. You gotta put in the gasoline. You gotta keep it well oiled. You gotta keep it cool. You gotta make sure that thing doesn't break down. If it breaks down, you fix it real quick, and then it's like a well-oiled machine. You're making money every damn year. You're making more and more money. You soup up that motor. You make improvements. You buy more motors, and now you have more motors and more factories and more everything. And you're making all kinds of money, and your life is good, and it's getting better and better and better and better. So hopefully this gives you some insight on the perks of building your own business. If you found this helpful, please leave a like, because I could use all the likes that I can. And also subscribe, because I need subscribers, because I want a bigger audience for this. So I'll see you on another video.